Oh man, what is happening? I'm so happy to show you this today. Today, I get to show you an onboarding process. Onboarding process. There you go. I don't know why that was so weird. Onboarding process. Now, for you video production companies that do not use one, today's your lucky day. I get to show you a 5-step system on a onboarding process system because it is important for you to have one because it is efficient. You get to repeat this process over and over without having to struggle trying to figure out what to do next. You're not just winging it, and it helps in the long run. It helps your client trust you more because they feel like you're taking this seriously, and you have a process that's so easy. They're like, man, nobody else does this for us. Like, we feel like you understand what we're trying to do, and you're committed. And that's what I want to do. I want to help you secure your client and make them trust you. So with that being said, first things first, I'm the realist. But the second thing is you want to make sure that you do a discovery form or an intake form, whatever you want to call it. But this is number one. Nobody gets to skip this step. I don't care who you are filling this out, and that's it, because we go into step number 2 with no information. We just have a call. Why not be prepared? So I'll show you real quick what this looks like from my end. So ring, ring. Hey, we want a video. Okay, cool. Go ahead, and I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna need you to fill out all this information. All right, bet. It's not much. We go with, full name. After that, company name, email address, phone number, describe your business. What is the goal of this video project? Who is your target audience? Just simple questions to make sure when you submit this document that I have all the information that I need for the next step. See the project deadline. Yeah, this is just straightforward. I need these filled out. I need everything filled out. But you can use whatever form process you want to use. You can use Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, whatever works. So once they submit this, set up a call, boom. We have the kickoff meeting. Now this is supposed to be set up with the idea that all the information I learned from the discovery form, it helps me be proactive. How so? It's because now I can go into this meeting with information that set me up with questions and also set me up with answers based off of experiences that I've already had. So this is supposed to align with the timeline, understand what the project scope is, understand, set up a brief, start setting up tracking. You can use, I use Notion, but you can, use whatever you need to use to set up a kickoff and planning meeting. Now, mind you, you've already secured the client at this point. So, once they pay, boom, boom, all right, cool. Now we have the planning and the kickoff meeting. You can use whatever. So I'll just show you my process. I use Notion to record audio, but it doesn't actually record audio. It just does a transcript, and then it breaks down everything from what was being discussed to the action items. So I can just show you real quick what that looks like. Please. All right, so hey, what's good? My name is Anthony Davis. I am with Bold Promo Media, and I just want to show you 5 simple steps I want you to take today to efficiently run your onboarding process. First step, I want you to use a discovery form. Second step, not that dog mad. Second step, I want you to just do a kickoff and planning call. Third step, I want you to get the brand assets and access. Fourth step, I want you to do a pre-production checklist. Now, final step is the pre-production orientation. Simple. After that, I want you to go ahead and implement this into your system. once you finish, go ahead and email me at email me at dcpm@boldpromomedia.com. Then after that, follow me on YouTube. Give me a thumbs up and make sure you ring that bell. Have a good day. All right, so now that that's finished, it's generating a title. So here you go. Yeah, this is pretty spot on. I'll say that and watch, but it's not gonna get everything. It's gonna embarrass me. All right, email Anthony Davis at the provided address DC mentioned. That's crazy. All right, so it did it right before. What's nice is dcpm at bold promo media. You can always edit this, so it's nice. Also, I realize I'm not really speaking into the mic, so it probably, didn't understand me fully. That's okay. But yeah, implement this process into your existing system. It shows you the 5-step onboarding process. Yep, there you go. All right. So yeah, that's it. Now, number 3, make sure you get the assets and the access. So you want to understand where the video assets is at. So logos, pictures, any additional videos that they want to include. They might want to include a video introduction and, an introductory video at the beginning of the video that you're currently working on. Probably 10 seconds showing off their logo and everything. There's no telling, everybody's different. But what I will also verify, this is something I would do. This step I would do during the kickoff and planning meeting. I would identify where everything is being housed, like the videos, the raw footage, everything. Because what I don't want to do is be responsible for it, which I could charge, for that additional space. But if a client wants easy access to it, I don't care to hold on to it. I would just either require them to pay for a hard drive, or if they have a space, for it already, then I would just say, hey, let me go ahead and put everything on there so I don't have to worry about it. You can always go back into your system and get all the video assets. I don't feel like dealing with that. So next, pre-production confirmation. All right, so this is a document. It has all the details from the project. This is all the information that you should already know. I would say this should be completed 3 to 5 days before the actual event, because you want to go ahead and share it with your client. But this also ties into number 5. So number 5 is a client orientation. Smaller companies don't really care to have this, but bigger companies, they care to have this. So you want something that is similar to this. It has a gear checklist, shot list overview. This is just another way to establish confidence within your client, because one thing you don't want to do is have information on here that's missing that's essential, because now they have to let you know, hey, we need this on here. Is this on here? Things that should have been taken care of really at the kickoff and planning. So make sure you have this spot on. It's good to go. We have a process. We have interview questions, all the good stuff. Yeah, but with that being said, and this, it's nothing. It's, still a calendar. You can also put all the details on here. You can, I want to say you can link your calendar on here. So if you use Google Calendar, you can link that to here. So then you can, use the Zoom link or whatever, Teams. You can include all that on here. So with that being said, that's it. So if you would like for me to do an audit of your system, see where there's any bottlenecks, any choke points, just reach out to me at dcpm@boldpromomedia.com. My name is Anthony Davis. Thank you for listening, and make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on social media or wherever you're watching me on, and have a good day.